Okay, everybody, this video is extremely important as it directly relates to these times and what I teach you about a time and a season. And in true form, I'm going to reveal something very new to you that nobody else is showing you, all these false prophets. And in understanding the Word, that God is the Word in His omnipotence, that He reveals the end from the beginning, just as Isaiah chapter 46 says. So, we know, and I try to stay ahead of this for those with eyes to see and ears to hear, so they can see what's occurring before, but I cannot reveal too much because they simply change the plan. So, understanding that the fourth horse of the apocalypse is death. And the symbol of death is, of course, the grim reaper. And he reaps what is sown. Very important as it relates to the scriptures about what you sow will be reaped. Now, the grim reaper's tool that he does this with is the scythe, or scythe, however some choose to pronounce it. But it's more commonly known now as a sickle. Very important. It is a sickle. So, understanding God is the Word and can reveal all through the Word, just as scriptures say, we understand we're going to be allowed to see things before they occur. And before death, there's always a harbinger of death, which is what comes before death. Now, death uses this sickle, and of course, somebody has to make this sickle. In essence, a blacksmith or a tool maker. This would be the tool maker of death. Makes death tool, which is the sickle. Because death only reaps what is sown. He's not a tool maker. So we would need to find in the Word who would be death's tool maker. Now, I've revealed to you who Nancy Pelosi was and her family background, and also Barack, who he was, and how they were all easily identified if you understood the omnipotence of the Word. Realize that Nancy Pelosi's family heritage came from the family of medicine, de Medici, from Italy, of medicine. She was from the family of medicine. And of course, this is why she also is very proud and wears her lapel pin all the time that represents the rod of caduceus, which is also the symbol of medicine. So, and again, her family comes back from Italy. That's her heritage, from Italy. And you understand what I pointed out. You have to know and understand why these people are in their positions of power. So, we would need to find out who would be the harbinger of death that would come before and make the tool, make death's tool. Dr. Fauci. He comes from the family that made sickles. They were the sickle makers of Italy. So the Dr. Fauci's family and the name Fauci, just like I showed you about the name de Medici from Pelosi, they were the sickle makers in Italy. Same place Nancy Pelosi came out of with the family of medicine. So understand, death has to have his tool. There has to be a maker of that tool. the name Fauci, and that tool is a sickle, as we know it and understand it today from the Word. And God is the Word and reveals all through the Word, just as Scriptures state. So that's where you know his heritage is from. And it's going to be very important. I'm going to make another video, and perhaps two, as it relates to this video. In the other ones I've done before this about medicine and about the Ouroboros and the parallels of these times. Realize what time we're in, people. Fauci is the tool maker, the tool designer he is the Harbinger of Death. He is from that family that made sickles, and that is death's tool. So I'll make another video, and this is important because I wanted to make it short so you understood this simple observation. But what's going to be important is its relation to Italy and Germany and vaccinations. So keep in mind this video with the next video. God bless.